Hello again, everyone. I'm O'Neill Williams, and welcome to our program. Remember last week's program? I invited you back because Cody and Travis, my two grandsons, have put together a hunt. They built up the confidence about the gun, its accuracy, where to hunt, how to hunt, when to hunt, all of those things, and we got to the pulling trigger time. We're going to revisit that for a moment, and I'll be right back. Oh, it's O'Neill outside. You better stay right there.
O'Neill Outside is presented by CBA. It's just a better gun.
Big buck came by. We got him to stop. Took my shot. I think I got him dead on the shoulder. Gonna reload just in case. Come up on him. Hopefully we got him.
O'Neill Outside, brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here. Bill Jordan's Realtree, family, friends, and the outdoors. Loyal pet food for a lifetime. And XGO, the first layer of defense.
I, Jackknife Jed, do leave it my barred rifle to the next thing that finds it. Yours truly, Jackknife Jed. Yes! A CBA Acura!
Are you ready to go grab life by the gills? Maybe take a road trip to a place with no roads. Would you like to make an investment you know will pay off? Then you belong at Bass Pro Shops, where great gear, great prices, and the great outdoors all meet up. Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here.
I feed year-round for this one day. My payoff? The stuff of legends. Record Rack.
Each and every day, I'm very thankful for several things. Obviously, my family. I'm very proud of our employees at Realtree, and I cannot be more proud of these patterns, how they look, how they perform. There's so many elements in a camo pattern that has to work, and the pattern has to work up close, and then also at mid-range and even further distances. Having some different inconsistent elements throughout a pattern and throw in the leaves and stuff on top, it really makes the pattern work. We set the bar pretty high with high standards, you know, all of us at Realtree.
Guys, before your next hunt, 3 letters I want you to remember. XGO. Why? Because temperatures can swing wildly during the day. So pick the XGO base layer that fits your conditions. And if you sweat, it dries quickly and has AG47 silver, so it won't stink. XGO is used by our military in some of the coldest places on earth. It will work for you. Get yours at proxgo.com. Outdoors. You know, we talked a lot about this last week about, hey, just don't send a 16-year-old into the woods and he suddenly becomes a hunter. There's a lot more to it than that. To build up that confidence, we went through several things last week, and in the conclusion of the program, we saw the trigger being pulled, and we weren't so sure if the confidence was that he would hit the deer. Man, what a shot he made.
This morning, Travis went hunting and off doing his thing, so I brought my dad here with me to see where that buck went. Last night, I was sitting in that blind, and the buck was sitting right over there when I shot him. Hopefully it was a good one. Let's go see. This was the log right here. When we replayed the video, we saw that the buck took off running in this general direction. So maybe we can find him, hopefully. Last place I saw him, he hit the stump when he ran and took off somewhere over here. Ran off somewhere over here. Look. There's your deer. Look how close that is, Steve. Wow. Wow. We got him. I'm proud of you, son. Hold this for me real quick, please. Beautiful Georgia whitetail. This is my biggest buck ever. Can't wait to call Travis, get him over here with the gator. Let's pick this thing up.
You called me and woke me up. I was taking a good nap.
Well, look what I got. Unlike you, I don't sleep.
You don't sleep. You were sleeping this morning. Good job, buddy.
Thanks.
I was hoping you hit that deer. Heck
Beautiful,
yeah.
ain't it?
Oh yeah. Is that bigger than the one you shot last year?
Yes.
Well, hey, it took me 3 years, but I finally got you a deer.
Yeah, finally.
Hey, that's good.
Thank
All right,
you.
now you have to put him in the back of the gator.
Yeah, you got this.
Well, Cody got his buck. Almost 100-yard shot, 50 caliber CVA wolf model, right through the heart. As to why we didn't find that deer that night, the deer didn't run but about 20 yards. We walked all over it. Anyway, there you go. You think Travis is going to be held out? No siree. He's off in the stand. He's working several days after archery deer.
While Travis determines his next strategy, let's check in with O'Neill.
Growing up in Atlanta, I've been fishing Lake Lanier and Lake West Point along the Chattahoochee River my whole life. I'm here today to talk to you a moment about the Georgia Power Lakes. There are 15 of those lakes in the state of Georgia, managed by Georgia Power. But I'd like to focus on some. Instead of fishing at Lanier and in West Point, down below there in what they call the middle Chattahoochee area, there's some jewels of lakes that are quite frankly underutilized. There's Goat Rock, Oliver, and Bartlett's Ferry, or Lake Harding, which is right here. Now, how do you get here? What do you need to know about it so that you can visit here and enjoy this lake and the others that I mentioned? Well, there's a website going across the screen about right now that's got maps and the fisheries, what you can catch, what you expect from the lake. And if there's any cost involved, there may be a camping charge here along the way, but gee whiz, it's worth it. This is Blanton Creek Park where I am right now. Plenty of space, and there's room for you in the middle Chattahoochee area, Lakes by Georgia Power. I'll probably see you here.
Hi.
We need this to tow my science project.
I do it all, Tundra. Good timing. Our annual clearance event only happens once a year.
We built a shuttle.
A shuttle?
Yeah, carbon fiber wings, it works. Better get an A.
You mean he better get an A?
That's what I said. Agree to disagree.
Hurry in now to Toyota's annual clearance event and get 0% APR for 36 months on a new 2014 Toyota Tundra with available $2,000 XP package discount.
It's gonna be great for my shuttle.
My shuttle.
Toyota, let's go places.
This portion of O'Neill Outside is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. Toyota, let's go places. Georgia Power, official energy partner of you. Cass Creek, you can't get more real than Cass Creek. And the Georgia Department of Economic Development. Visit exploregeorgia.org and discover the unexpected.
On O'Neill Outside, the last couple of weeks, we're trying to put together the grandson hunts from last year. Cody got his buck. Boy, what a shot he made. But do you think Travis is going to be left out? No, he got another thing coming. Deep into the season, day after day, week after week, trying to get that archery buck. He sees him, he can't quite make the shot. So I told him to do this long ago. Pick up your CVA centerfire and close the deal.
That's the one I've been looking for. Coming out into the field straight away. You're not kidding by this time, buddy. Wait a minute, I'm not on him. He's about to disappear. I don't see him at all. Look, get okay. I got him. I'm on him. And he's down. Oh man, that's that same deer that I've been waiting on for November, just September, I forgot what month it is. October, November, two and a half months I've been hunting that deer. And he's had him inside 20 yards twice. He gave me the slip both times. But I brought a present for him. The Optima Elite that I've been shooting. I love this gun. 270. That 270 will put a hurting on him. And make sure he's still there. That deer was not gonna give me the slip again. That Optima Elite Bagaro barrel with the Kona scope. I mean, that's, what else do you need? The best scope and the best gun barrel that you can get. I swap my barrels back around and shoot the muzzle loader when I go hog hunting. And then I knew I was gonna probably have a long shot. These deer, they don't really come out in the food plots. They hang around the edges in the evening, so I knew it was gonna be a long shot if he came out in those pines. But he's still laying there. I can see him laying there. Awesome. Y'all hang in there. We're gonna go get this thing. Whew. See what happens the next time a deer gives me 2.5 months to hunt for him. There, look, there it is. There's where he was standing when I shot. Right there. But it's all right, there's no need to track because I can see him laying there. Come here, deer. I've been wanting to look at you up close for a while. Yes, sir. I've been wanting to see you up close for a long while. This joker's been fighting. He's almost a 10-pointer, but made a perfect shot on him. He broke that brow tine off, and I didn't even realize it. Got lots of trash, but this is a deer that I've been looking for. He's just outside the ears. This is a deer that I tracked for 2.5 months. Had him, like I said, right up close twice, and finally got to take a shot on him. It was real quick, but he's definitely a nice middle Georgia deer. Like I said, he's nothing huge, but that's what we got here is perfect 8-pointers like that, a little 9-pointer. And I'm proud of him. So here we go. Gonna go back to the truck, and now we got some deer meat because I'm out.
While Travis heads for the truck, let's check in with O'Neill for this week's hunting tip.
I've tipped you before about how you try to trick the whitetail's nose by how you wash yourself, how you wash your clothes, how you dress, and all of those things. But there's something else you can do. Spray, and we're always in a stand, and people would ask, O'Neill, why don't you just sit by a tree? Remember, I got one cameraman with me, sometimes two. I have to be in a stand, usually a tower stand. Now I help with that because all around inside the stand, I spray Harmon's triple heat doe urine. It doesn't make for a great stay for my nose or the cameraman's, but it helps cover my scent. And will it? A few years ago in Kansas, downwind, I had a doe and 2 fawns within 12 feet of me with the wind blowing on the back of my neck, and they did not smell me because I was so covered. Why not? Didn't cost much. It's that extra step that may get you the buck of a lifetime, and that's your CONUS tip of the week.
For over 30 years, I've been blessed to call the great outdoors my office. And I've seen tons of products come and go, but only a handful have impacted the way I hunt, like my Thermacell mosquito repellent. Thermacell creates a 15 by 15 foot zone of protection from mosquitoes, black flies, and other flying insects. But most importantly, Thermacell doesn't spook my game. Now I can concentrate on the hunt and not the bugs. Thermacell's a game changer that's revolutionized the way I hunt.
For precision shooting, O'Neill relies on CONUS scopes. The CONUS Pro 550 long range and the 275 black powder scopes have a ballistic reticle and are calibrated with the most popular centerfire and black powder loads. Plus, lateral points compensate for crosswinds. CONUS Pro scopes are famous for the durable engraved reticle system and the CONUS lifetime replacement warranty. Conus Pro 550s and 275s. Shoot like a pro. Conus, what's your game?
This is the Aerolite, our newest premium power belt bullet. Designed for maximum performance at moderate velocities, they're perfect for standard loads at any distance or magnum loads at long distance. The 250 grain power belt Aerolite, just one of over 40 different power belts. To find out which one's best for your gun, game, load, and distance, go to powerbeltbullets.com. Power Belt, America's #1 muzzleloading bullet.
Hey neighbor, heard you took another Big 10 point on your place.
Yep, got him coming to my upper food plot.
Dang, we both plant fields, but you've got the deer. What's your secret?
I plant Whitetail Institute products. Couldn't say.
The Whitetail Institute of North America. Research equals results.
O'Neill here to tell you about the Grill Grate. It's a new cooking surface for all grills, and you need one. Grill Grate panels sit on top of your grill. The bottom prevents charring flare-ups, while the valleys keep your juices sizzling and it never rusts. Grill Grate's perfect for fish, hamburgers, and steak. Nothing sticks. The Grate tool is amazing. 4 years in a row, the World Championship Steak Cook-Off was won using Grill Grates. Take it from O'Neill, the Grill Grate really works.
There's more O'Neill Outside coming up. But first, let's thank our sponsors. Conus Scopes and Spotting Scopes. What's your game? Grill Grate. Better grilling by design. The Food Saver Game Saver Vacuum Sealing System. The Whitetail Institute of North America. Research equals results. And Thermacell. Take back the outdoors. Now, let's join O'Neill for this week's outdoor cooking recipe.
Let's make the best use of the venison that we harvest every year, and this year, as usual, we have venison tenderloin wrapped in bacon. Now here's the tender and the bacon, and I'll wrap one. It's a very easy procedure. There's nothing to it. I'm sure you've done it many times before. Notice how dark the venison is, and very little fat in the venison, so you're gonna have to use some bacon and really make it tasty. But man, oh man, do I have a treat for you. Just take a look at this. First of all, brown sugar and soy sauce and Dale's seasoning. And these would have been marinating for 5 or 6 hours. Take a look at this treat. This is the Grill Grate. So if you're using the egg or any other grill, the Grill Grate is an outstanding addition to your outdoor cooking. Hear that? Oh man. Now, what does it serve, the Grill Grate? What are its purposes? Number one, you won't get any flare-ups. It's covered. It changes the heat to infrared and increases the temperature even. And without the flare-ups, when the grease or the moisture goes down into the vents, it remains there, and the meat, whatever it is you're cooking, remains more and more moist throughout the cooking cycle. So take a look at this. Is that going to be sweet? You bet it is. I have special utensils that I'll show you. And this won't take long, about 6 minutes. It's called the Grill Grate. And you will want to get one or two or three. Fits together perfectly. It's rounded on the corners, goes great on the egg. The Grill Grate. It'll work for you. I'll be right back. I just learned something about using the Grill Grate. It's a great idea. Take a look. First of all, look at this. It's a great utensil. See, it goes right inside there and it'll turn. Look at that. Cool. O'Neill can even do this. And if O'Neill can, you can too. I bet I can do more than, sweet. Now, I'm sure you probably do some form of this when you're cooking steaks, but with the Grill Grate, it catches the marinade and holds it close to the meat. It adds the moisture. Man, I could get carried away with this. Let's do it like this. I bet you order a Grill Grate when you see this. Short cooking time, remember, extra lean. Isn't that beautiful? bacon-wrapped venison on the big green egg and a grill grate. Want the recipe? You can get it. Go to o'neilloutside.com, biggreenegg.com, outdoors. Big Green Egg, the ultimate cooking experience. Lunch. Time for the CVA guest book this week from Eric Tilwick in Bath, Pennsylvania. He said, finally a down-to-earth, normal kind of outdoor show for the average Joe. It gives me the opportunity to remind you, I don't understand why people get such a big head because they're a host of an outdoor show. They are not heroes. If you smell smoke at 1:30 in the morning in your home, you're not going to call O'Neill. You hear the glass break at the back door and the door rattling, you're not going to call O'Neill. Get pains in your chest, you're not going to call O'Neill. Outdoor show hosts are not heroes. So thanks to Eric for giving me the opportunity to tell you that. If you'd like to win a CVA muzzleloader, a youth model, Wolf, go to o'neilloutside.com. If we use your comment on the air, CVA will send you the rifle. And thanks to Eric, I got on the soapbox today. So what do you say? Why don't you and a buddy and O'Neill will go fishing? We'll stay at the fabulous Ocean Lodge Hotel. It's wonderful. We'll go to St. Simon's Island. We'll go fishing with Mark Noble. We'll catch great big redfish and we'll shoot a show together. How do you enter? Go to XGO Outdoors Facebook page. Well, that makes Granddad feel good, wouldn't it you? Your grandsons have partnered up for a deer hunt. They worked for the season to get that done and it paid off. And I suspect, no, I know, they'll be hunting partners together for a long, long time. And that's worthwhile. Now about heroes. Stick around next week. I'll show you some heroes. True heroes on O'Neill Outside. I'll see you then. Well, with two Army Rangers to my left, I'm the third shot. There you go. Good shot. We got others coming in, boys. Here you go. Tom, Dylan. Dylan.
Oh!